Hey guys, Willie Mayette, creator of JAZZEDGE, and welcome to Jazz Piano Daily. This is number 50, and today we're going to be talking about our improvisation enclosures. This is part 4 of our lesson. All right, so let's jump right into the music. All right, so first of all, you could see that now we are starting to mix our enclosures together. If you follow me in parts 1, 2, and 3, you know we were doing half steps and double chromatics. Well, now we're mixing them together rather. So if that's my target note, the note B, if I go a half step above, that's C, double chromatic from below, getting to my target. Or I can do a half step from below, double chromatic from above, and then getting to my target. All right, so now I can create all these different permutations to come up with some really interesting sounds. And what it does is it delays the resolution of the sound of the chord, okay? See what we're doing here? We're playing the root, targeting the third, targeting the fifth, targeting the seventh, targeting the root. So you see how we're targeting each of these chord tones in the left hand. All right, let's just go through and play it nice and slowly. You see that I wrote in the fingering for you. You could change the fingering if you want. So 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, or 3, 3, 1, 2, 1. You can go to 1 if you want to keep going in your improvisation. Let's do it again. 3, 1, 2, 1. 4, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so let's try doing this and bringing in this left hand. Notice the left hand just playing simple root 3 chord shells, okay? Root 3, you could do root 7 if you want. Do root 3, 7. You can even go back to the previous lessons in Jazz Piano Daily and bring in some of those rootless chord voicings as well, like this for your D minor 7. All right, also notice we are starting on the and of 3. And, 4, and. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Okay? All right, so let's try doing it together nice and slow. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Pretty cool sound, huh? As you start to speed this up, right? I mean, it really gets a really neat sound as you start to get these enclosures under your belt. All right, so now let's go ahead and play this along with the backing track. I'm going to put this down to 90 beats per minute. Remember, as a member at Jazz Piano Daily, you can download all this music and backing tracks. All right, so on 2. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Now remember, if you're going to do the rootless chord voicings, you're going to want to play the right hand up an octave, otherwise it's going to conflict down here. Now, if you like what you're seeing with these videos, be sure to subscribe to the channel and also like the video, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. Leave your comments too, because I read these comments and I do future lessons based on the comments that students write in the in the comment section. All right, so now let's just break this up a little bit here, and again, see root 3, 5, 7. Okay, so now if you want to pause the video in a second, see if you could figure out what are the enclosures that I'm doing getting to each one of these notes. Okay, so you can pause the video and figure out what is that enclosure right there. Okay, so what is that? We'll put this in blue. So what is that enclosure? I'll help you out on this one. This is a half above, double chromatic from below. So if you want to pause the video and take a look at these other ones and see if you can figure it out. All right, so let's go ahead. This is half below, double chromatic from above. This is half above, double chromatic from below. Half below, double chromatic from above. Seeing the pattern? Half above, double chromatic from below. So we're just switching back and forth between that. So I'm looking at, when I improvise, I'm looking at it like, hey, look, these are the notes that I want to target, okay? These are my target notes. So now if I know these target notes, I could simply, with my enclosure, say, okay, I want to do a half above. I can do all half aboves to double chromatic from below, or half belows, or mix them up, right? Like, so I can play around with this and I don't have to do the same enclosure. I can mix it up, do the same one, change it around. Yeah, but this really gives you a very sophisticated sound in your improvisation. Now, if you're interested in the sheet music for the lesson, just go ahead back to Jazz Piano Daily or take a look at that card that just popped up in the top right portion of the video. All right, so finish up here. Let's try playing this 3 times along with the band, and then I'll tell you what we're going to do next. All right, so great job. Now, if you enjoy these licks, I'm going to be starting to show you how to transpose them in tomorrow's lesson. That will be number 51. So be sure to join me in tomorrow's lesson. You'll learn how to start transposing these licks, and I'm going to show you an easy way of being able to transpose them. All right, so that's it for me. I'll see you guys tomorrow.